Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Yalek, and full disclosure, I am boosted, but that would not have made a difference here. So I just pressed attack on this fellow and then thought about his base for a second and decided to retreat and then come back and make a video because his base offers a pretty unique opportunity, and it's something I've been recognizing a little bit more recently. So I'm going to try to explain this little trick to you. So the opportunity that this base is going to offer, background here, is you have to understand that I like to move Bullitt around when I use my warriors. I don't just flare the HQ and let him sit somewhere out front of the HQ and then have to fret about this not being taunted and this definitely not being taunted and so on. So I'll usually flare something around the HQ to get Bullitt into a certain spot, or an approximate spot as the case might be, and then I'll flare to the HQ, and that way my taunt gets the things that I want it to get. In this case, we're going to flare this machine gun when we come off the beach. So the reason I'm going to do that is because this offers the opportunity not just to put Bullitt into an approximate spot, but this will allow me to put Bullitt in a very, very precise spot. And the reason for that is that I'm more or less going to lock him in two different planes. So if you think of this plane, you think of this as a line coming off the beach. This is a straight line, right? Bullitt has to run on one side of the HQ or another, and when we flare the machine gun, he will have to choose this side of the HQ, the right side. He's not going to go around the left side of the HQ because that would be a further path, and the troops look for the shortest. So I know sometimes it looks really weird, but it is the shortest path for them when they walk. So Bullitt will be obligated to come around this side of the HQ, and Bullitt's range is 3.3 tiles, just like a heavy. So that means that by virtue of flaring the machine gun, we'll be able to put him in an exact spot on this line because he'll be standing 3.3 tiles away, which is going to be right here. It's like right at the top of this machine gun. And then, of course, we're going to be able to lock him in the other plane by knowing that he has to run to the right side of the HQ. That means I know exactly what's going to get taunted, and I am fairly certain that all of these nasty things that have been placed around this HQ, specifically to kill warriors, are not going to matter at all. It's like they're not even going to exist for the amount of time that we're going to need to destroy this HQ. And then we just worry about shocking things around the perimeter, which in this case is a shock launcher here, there's a blaster here, there's also a laser here. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to shock down here next to the 2019 trophy to get the laser, and then just one shock out here roughly on this boom cannon to get these three guys, and that should be everything. Let's just check his mines. Boom mine there. It looks like there's something there. Or maybe is that the back of the boom mine I'm just seeing? I guess not. Okay, so just a barrage here and then kill this boom mine. I mean, so the difference between this and just my usual trick of, let's see, we're gonna go and then go like that. The difference between this and my usual trick of just moving Bullitt around is the level of precision here. This doesn't just allow me to put him in an area where I think he'll go. This will allow me to put him in an exact spot. So watch, he should stop just right next to the top flamethrower. Boom, perfect. Okay. And then we probably just go with like a critter out there. We had the one shock and the second shock, and probably another med kit, and win. That's it. So that's something I have been looking for recently, those opportunities to flare something in back of an HQ to one side or another, because that will usually dictate almost always will dictate which side Bullitt is going to end up on. And there is, as you can see, a real benefit. How many troops did we lose there? There is a real benefit to knowing exactly where Bullitt is going to stand. So, 8. That's not bad, I guess. A vote. He did have ice, and I didn't actually really worry about the HQ health, but a lot of ice players right now have this tribe boosted up as well, which is supposed to make life more difficult for us, but, you know. Anyway, hope you like that. Hope it helps. Maybe you find it interesting. If none of the above, then, well, sucks to be you. Anyway, I'm out. Have a great day.